we go on to a few more examples on while loop. Let me just open a new file for you, and let me say for example, I want to do something like, can you find out for me a prime can you find out for me a how do you find a prime number? So say for example, the user is just going to enter, so you're going to say input, enter a number, and of course you're going to convert it into an int, and you're going to say equal to num. Now this number, you need to check whether it is a prime number or not. Now what exactly is a prime number? So consider that we are taking a prime number 7. Okay, a prime number is a number which can be divided only by 1 and itself. So it can be divisible by 1, that is 1 7 times r, or it can be divisible by itself, that is 7 ones r. That's it. But it cannot be divisible by any other number, which means if a number is entered by the user, let's say 7, you need to divide this 7 by each of the numbers from 2 onwards. 1 is already divisible. So if I say, if I can divide it from 2, so I'm going to do 7 divided by 2 first. Oh, it's not divisible. Then I do 7 divided by 3. Oh, it's not divisible. Then I go to 7 divided by 4. Not divisible, and so on. Till where do I check? Till 6. Okay, till 6 I can do a check saying whether my 7 is divisible by either a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 5 or a 6. And if it is not divisible by any of them, then I can say my number is a prime number, which means I need to now declare a counter, or the number which I'm going to keep incrementing in such a way. So I'm going to start from 2. Why? Because 2, I'm then going to divide it from 7 or from the num. Okay, so and then I'm going to keep checking. So can I say if my I is less than num? I don't want to divide my num by itself, right? So when my I becomes equal to num, no, I don't want to check that case. I just want to check the case when my I is less than num. Then only I need to enter inside. Okay, and then what should I check? Oh, sorry, not I if while my I less than num, I want to execute a case inside. I need to check inside this if my num modulus of I is going to be equal to 0. What is the meaning of num modulus I equal to 0? Num is, let's say, 7, example 7. So 7, I am dividing it by I. What is I currently? 2. So after dividing by I, what is the remainder? Oh, it's 5. If it is not equal to, if it is not equal to 0, I don't need to, I just don't need to worry. I just need to, what do I need to do? If it is not equal to 0, I'm not going to execute any statement inside the if it is not equal to 0. I'm just going to increment by I by 1, right? So that can I say over here, if it is equal to 0, which means if, say for example, if it was a number called as 6 mod 2 is equal to 0, which means it is not a prime number, right? So what should I do? I should do print what? Print not prime. I should print not prime. Okay, now when should I print that it is a prime? When should I print that it is a prime? Now comes a, okay, let's just check if you're not prime is working fine. Okay, if not, we need to of course make a change. All right, so I'm going to do a save, and I'm going to say prime check, and I save it out, and then I run it. So it says enter a number. I enter a number 6. It says not prime, it says twice. Why does it say not prime twice? Because first it checked whether your 6 modulus of 2 was equal to 0. Yes, it was. So it said, so it printed not prime, but then it incremented I by 1, and it checked for 3. When it checked for 3, num mod I 6 mod 3 was again equal to 0. It printed not prime again, which means if your num was not divisible by one number, I shouldn't check it with an other number. I should only do it once. Okay, if it fails in one check, then of course he is not a prime at all. So can I just say when he is not prime, when we have checked the first case and he is not prime, can I just break out of this while loop? The breaking out of the while loop is written by break. We break out of the while loop and we come out if it is not a prime. So now let's check this out once again. So if I say enter a number 6, not a prime, it says it once. Okay, but if we say 20, again, not a prime once. All right, but now comes a question: when do I tell that it is a prime? When do I tell it is a prime? When, say for example, your I was incremented. Your I was initially 1, then sorry 2, then it became 3, then it became 4. So I am considering that your number is 7. Okay. So if your number is 7, 2, if 7 divided by 7 modulus 2, not 0. 7 modulus 3, not 0. 7 modulus 4, not 0. 7 modulus 5, 7 modulus 5, not 0. 7 modulus 6, not 0. Okay. But then your I then becomes 7 when you're, because you're doing this I is equal to I plus 1. When you have entered inside as an I is, as I is 6. And over here, you just made it 7. When you made it 7, and then again you check this condition. What is the condition? While I less than num. No, no, no. I was now 7 and your num is 7. It is not less than num, which means it will not execute this. It will come out of the while loop, which means when should I say if it is a prime? I should say it is a prime if my, can I say if my I is equal to num when I come out of this? See, if it wouldn't have been equal to num if it was not a prime number. Why? Because if you can consider the case of the number being 6, 6 modulus of 2 equal to 0, print not prime, break out of the while, which means now your I is nothing but 2. It will never be equal to your number if it is not a prime. But if it is equal to your number, can I just say print? So F5, and then I say, he says enter a number 7, prime number. This is enter a number 13, prime number, right? Then you say, all right, I say 39, 398 is not a prime. So you can have a prime number checked by these cases. Hope you understand this. I can do this little more effectively in Python. In Python says you are checking, you are printing this prime number when this while loop condition failed. You printed that it was a prime number. Sir, I will, in Python it says you can write, instead of in Python it says he provides something which is not provided by any other programming language. Python provides an else for a while. What does an else for a while do? Else for a while is executed. This else condition in the while is executed when this condition is evaluated to be false. It will execute the else. Okay.